Welcome to another Let's Play of Quest for Glory 3. My name is Anna Mardal. I am still sick. I don't get over head colds very quickly. I don't know if other people do, but it always seems to take a while with me. But we are going to carry on nonetheless. So when we last left off, we had... We've gotten the magic wood from the Tree of the World, and we gave all the dispel ingredients to Celine. So now it's time to go back to Celine the next day and get our dispel potion, which is just in time because the Simbani have captured a leopard man. So we're going to purchase, and he's going to give us a gift of the Dispel Potions, which is very nice of him. So now we have our Dispel Potions. Next, we are, that was 6 points for getting Dispel Potions from Salim. Next, we are going to go to Krisha. And we are going to use the magic wood to go through the ritual that she promised we'd get to do. Greetings, wizard. I can sense the presence of magical wood. You have done well. Sorry. Now is the time for you to create your magical staff. Stand beside the pentagram and we shall begin. Upon my words, you will cast all of your spells, save one, upon the magical wood. Do not cast the trigger spell, however, or you shall unleash all the magical energy within and destroy everything around here. Let us begin the ritual of the magical staff. Please place your magical wood in the middle of the pentagram. Hear me, O powers, and draw near. I call upon the pentacle. From thought to wisdom, from wisdom to strength, from strength to love, from love to will, from will to wisdom. I call upon the circle, contain the power within. Now, O wizard, ye shall bind thy powers into the wood. We're speaking in ye's and thy's now. Cast your spells upon the staff. Again, cast your spell. Again, cast your spell. Again, cast your spell. So we're going to be here a while. By the powers which bind all magic, bind the power within this staff. Bind this staff to its master. Wizard, draw upon thy power and summon thy staff. The wizard has spoken. The staff has been made. The spell is complete. Congratulations, wizard. You now have your own magic staff. Its power is great, and you must use it wisely. That was kind of quick for a ritual. We'd been told that rituals take time, but yes, we have a magical staff now, which we cannot play with at the moment because you were told that you shouldn't use magic in Tarna. Someone might see you here. So, hey baby, have you come to sit on my keyboard? Yes, you have. Alrighty. We're also going to tell about the prisoner. No, we don't get points for that. We get points for telling them about the leopard woman after she's been dispelled. Fine. Nobody has anything new to say, so we're going to leave. Yes. Hello, baby. We do have one more thing to do while we're here, and that is to bring the gem that was from the gift of the heart, gift of the tree. The gem of the tree of the gem, the gem tree, the tree gem. We have to bring the shiny purple thing to the Temple of Sekhmet and get prophesied at. So let's go get that prophecy. That's worth 10 points right there. And then another 5 for selecting one decision compatible with the character during judgment. You hear a deep voice echoing in your head. Releaser of darkness has returned. The hoarse, low female voice again fills your head. Hey, I can do that now. Has the doom of Tarna brought the gem of the guardian? The male voice responds. The opener of the world gates does have the gem. You hear the female voice once more. Then he shall be judged. Hear me, your priestess, O Sekhmet, mother of Tarna. There stands before you one who shall be judged. His soul shall be weighed against the feather of truth, and the future shall be revealed. Drink now, soul that shall be weighed. May you balance the feather of truth. Flop. You feel yourself floating bodiless in a strange place. A deep, strange voice speaks. Choose that which you were. We might as well choose the pentagram. We're a mage, so... You are aiding an old wizard to cast a ritual which will bind the rushing waters of a river and prevent the flooding of the old village below. Suddenly, the old mage clutches his heart and cannot speak. What do you do? Grab the old wizard's spellbook and continue the incantation. Help the old wizard, knowing that his life and wisdom are more important than the huts of a village. Finish the spell for the wizard, figuring that you will get to keep the spellbook if he dies while you are saving the village. Do what you can to help the old wizard quickly, then try to complete the spell yourself in time to save the village. Watch the floodwaters flow past the barriers of the spell as the old man dies while you ponder the ironies of the universe. So this one is actually kind of hard because it's not clear whether there are people in this village. What's at risk here, life or property? It's not clear whether we can finish the spell by ourselves. Thank you for pushing the microphone away. I appreciate that, cat. This one feels like the right one. Do what you can to help him and then try to complete the spell. But it's also kind of half trying to do both. And sometimes when you try to do both, you fail at both. So I'm going to select this one, but because it is probably what I would do, but I don't know that it's the right one. Choose that which you are. An hourglass, a key, a yin-yang symbol, an infinity symbol, and a raised fist. I don't know. I don't remember what the hourglass one is. 42. The answer of life, the universe, and everything. So let's try the hourglass. You are on a vital mission for your king. You must make it to the village by nightfall, and already the sun is sinking behind the mountain peaks. Suddenly you hear a cry for help from the jungle off to the west. What do you do? Continue upon your path, knowing your mission is vital. Answer the call for help and hope you can find time to finish your mission afterwards. Tell the voice you will bring help and continue upon your path. Investigate the situation, prepared to abandon your mission if the need of the voice is greater than the need of your king. Decide that you are too tired and hungry to deal with either the voice or your mission and wander off looking for a good meal. I guess answer the call for help. I don't feel like we can just ignore somebody. Choose that which you will be. I don't know. Let's pick the candle. We can pick the pentagram again. That's weird. Should we pick the pentagram again? You find yourself in a dark purple room. So you get a different one. Surrounded by 4 archways, exposing only blackness beyond. One archway is carved from lapis lazuli into cloud shapes. One from ruby into flame shapes. One from jade into wave shapes. The archway head is formed by unornamented black stones. Choose. So that's air, fire, water, and nothing. Oh, earth. Okay. Fire, water, air, earth. Break off pieces of the archway to keep as souvenirs and trade goods. probably not that one. Water? Thy soul has been weighed. Thou hast chosen thine own path, and by that path ye shall be judged. The first is that which was. So I don't really, that one didn't seem, how does that tell you anything about yourself? Let's try the infinity symbol. You stand within a hall of mirrors, each mirror reflecting the image of the others. As your image is reflected in the mirrors, you see that each reflection of yourself is a little different. Suddenly the images speak in your own voice. Touch me and become me. What do you do? Find the image which looks the strongest and toughest and touch it. Look for the most beautiful image and reach out to embrace it. Close your eyes and choose an image by chance. Walk away from the mirrors, knowing that physical appearance is nothing more than vanity and illusion. Smash all of the mirrors with a rock because you really don't want to be reminded of how you look. That's silly too. I don't really... Vanity and illusion, we'll pick that. What does the yin-yang one do? Which I don't understand why it's here, because we're in Africa and I thought that was a East Asian concept, but you are called to a distant city to act as an impartial judge on a murder trial. When you arrive, you discover that the accused is an old friend from your childhood. What do you do? Tell the magistrate of the town you cannot be a judge, since you know the defendant. Take the position of the judge so you can help your friend now that he most needs you. Admit to the town magistrate that you are a friend of the accused and let him determine whether you should be judge or not. Accept the position of the judge so you can make certain your friend gets an honest trial and that true justice may be done. Accept the position as judge so you can get even with your former best friend for marrying the girl of your dreams. I would admit that you're a friend of the accused and talk out to the town magistrate whether he feels like you're still impartial or not at that stage. What's the cup? 3 veiled and robed women stand before you holding chalices. The first woman is dressed in purple velvet and says, "Drink and you shall have my wealth." The second is dressed in blood red silk and says, "Drink and you shall have my love." The third is dressed in black rags and says, "Drink and you shall have my soul. Choose." You refuse to drink and walk away, never to know what you've missed. You drink the honeyed nectar of the red chalice, seeking love. You drink deeply of the wine of the purple chalice, seeking wealth. You drink the bitter, dark liquid from the black chalice, not knowing what it is you shall find. You try to peer under the veil of the one offering love before you commit to drinking the wealthy one's chalice. I don't know. I don't want to be part of this weird drinking game. Thou hast chosen thine own path, and by that path he shall be judged. The first is that which was. The pentagram is the magician, the earth, the keeper of secrets. It is protection. It is healing. Within the pentagram, at your center, you will be grounded, content with quiet knowledge. You delight in deeds of the mind. The second is that which is. The yin-yang is the union of opposites, the balance of the universe. It is male and female. It is dark and light. You wrestle with your soul to attain this balance while you deal with a world of opposition. The third is that which will be. That which you desire above all is love. Your actions are motivated by friendship. Your future is guided by those you trust. You will be made vulnerable by this need, yet you will triumph because of it. We literally turned down the woman offering love. But I guess you could still see that as being motivated by love, because I didn't know that it would be real or valid because of this weird drinking game, but still it just seems weird to be like, we walk away from love. You are one with yourself and shall be what you have been. Your skills are in harmony with your nature. In your actions, you have defined yourself not by what you did, but what you did not do. You did not choose actions guided by emotion. Your intellect overrides your feelings, and you make decisions without sentimental bias. You have been judged worthy. Decisions without emotions aren't necessarily better than decisions with emotions, but sure. Thou hast unleashed the darkness. So that's true. The darkness is, and the darkness now encircles thee, is out and about because we killed Aravis. Ye must walk a narrow path to bring back the light. Let the first path of thy let the first part of thy path be guided by friendship. Thy feet already walk upon this path. 2 thou hast known before. 3 thou shalt free. 1 thou hast brought low, then help to rise again. 1 shall stand thy rival and thy friend. So 2 we knew before is Rakesh and Uhura, who show up for the final fight. 3 we helped set free would be Johari, who we free from the cage, Manu, who we free from the jungle cage, and Rishaka, who we free from demon possession. The one we brought low and helped to rise again is Harami, because we helped capture him and stand trial for thieving. And then the one who stands as our rival and friend is Yusufu, who is our friend because of the Iwari game and time spent with him, but our rival because he is attracted to Johari and Johari is attracted to, well, both of us. So that is what that is all about. The sword shall cross thy path and bonds shall be cut asunder. Seek thou the least of guides to lead thee into the depth of darkness. That's a reference to Manu, the monkey. Now thou art opener of the way, and all thy heart has called shall draw near to thee. 2 shall stand, and 5 shall follow to face their greatest foe in a battle they cannot win. So again, Uhura and Rakesh stand behind, while 5 people go with us to face a foe we cannot win. For thou must walk alone to free them all. And we do go on forward alone when Harami takes our place at the mirror to fight the mirror shadow version of ourselves. Seek now the highest tower to find the door to darkness. There thy power shall be as naught until thy greatest spell is broken. Then thou must close the demon's gate. This is that which might yet be. Thy path is thy own to follow or not. Go forth now, bringer of the light. You awaken to find yourself in your room. You have no idea how you got here, but are surprisingly chill about it. I guess when you're a hero, these things just happen. Sometimes you pass out and you get carried back to your room by temple priests. What you gonna do? Alright, so we got 10 points for bringing the gem to the temple, 5 points for selecting a decision compatible with the character during judgment, and 10 points for getting the prophecy. Foolishly, this point guide has tell Krisha about Leopard Woman above, use Dispel Potion on Johari, even though you cannot tell Krisha about the Leopard Woman until you've used the Dispel Potion to reveal that she is one, so organization, what even is that? Over on the magic user's side, we got 10 puzzle points for creating a magic staff at Krisha's house. So that was a very pointsy visit, all things considered. Oh, don't forget to search him. Day 18. And I've already decided that we're not going to grind all our skills to perfection because I do not feel like it. And we've already done all that. What would that add? Nothing. I propose it would add nothing. We might max out magic before all this is done. That's just wild. Oh, there's our staff. So if I wanted to see it, can we just cast... There it is. So we hold it. It looks nice. They don't really talk much about what a magic staff is, which is a little annoying because it's supposed to be a pretty big freaking deal in terms of your journey as a wizard. I believe it's supposed to act as a focus. So that while you're holding it, you can cast spells faster or easier or stronger or maybe with less mana points than normal. We don't ever really, in this game, use it that way though, so it's really just kind of a novelty item until we need it. Why do I have rocks in my inventory? 51. I just picked them up for strength throwing and then never finished. Oh, if we go back, will we meet the storyteller? I imagine we probably won't. Hello. No storyteller. Let's go talk to Uhura. Maybe you'd be here to speak about the prisoner? Everybody be talking about the prisoner. All the leperman prisoner be speaking is in the tongue of animal. Maybe cannot be speaking until leperman become man again. So, okay. Nothing to add there that we haven't already talked about. Go ahead and go to sleep. Somebody ought to make a spell for a comfy inflatable mattress. Now I be standing guard over the prisoner to be certain the leperman does not escape. Well, would you like to see something cool? Bam. Pretty powerful magic used there, so the leperman becomes a lady. Soon the unmarried man will be asking the live one for her bride price. You will see. A man may pay a bride price to gain a leopard lady for a wife, but I do not think he will have her for very long. This one be no tame little kitten. No way. Okay. So let's go talk to the Libon about that bride price, since we, Hi! You tell her you used the dispel potion on the prisoner, Miss Jury. Now she would tell us where the leperman village be, as a prisoner or as a wife. The price I set for a prisoner is high, because I want the husband to value her and not let her escape. Also, I do not want my son use Sufu to wed such a creature. She is an enemy of the Simbani. I'll set the price at 1 fine robe, 1 fine spear, and 5 zebra skins. So you will notice he does not, if you wish such a wife, bring those things to me. He does not say that the buyer needs to be a member of the tribe, because we're playing as a mage, and we will not be joining the tribe. I don't know why, from an in-universe perspective, that stipulation is present for the paladin fighter. If the Libon is meant to be possessed, and I think he is meant to be, then it doesn't seem like the demon wizard would actually give a damn whether the buyer is a member of the tribe or not. And in fact, the demon wizard would probably want the hero to be the one to buy the leopard lady in order to do exactly what we do, which is to arrange a peace conference so that will allow the demon wizard to do something egregious like commit murder in front of the council judgment and pretty much force Tarna to go to war. So if anything, it seems like it would make sense for the Libon to say that only the hero can buy her for some reason or another. But then, of course, that wouldn't make for a good game because we'd have everything handed to us by the antagonist. So the obvious out-of-universe reason for why the paladin/fighter has to go through the tribal initiation is because otherwise the game wouldn't be as challenging or as interesting. But while there's an obvious game answer, I don't know the in-story reason for that. Nor the in-story reason for why it would suddenly be reversed when you're a mage or a thief. And you, again, for game reasons, they can't force you to do that because you probably don't have the skills to complete the initiation. Okay. Tell about Dispelled Leopard Lady. 2 points for that. Say goodbye. I know we're not going to have full points, but that doesn't stop me from trying. 217. We're going to go to bed. Yeah, tell Krisha about Leopard Woman. 2 points. Use Dispel Potion on Johari. 15 points. We're going to go to bed because we've got shopping to do tomorrow, and I don't want the shopping to suddenly dry up because it's nightfall and everybody's gone to bed. So we will come down and go shopping bright and early in the morning. There we are. Sleep till morning. It's kind of funny that in places where you can see the moon and sky, you get this long, drawn-out animation. Whereas when you sleep in the Sambani tent, it just fades to black. Which the first time that happened, I was like, whoa, what just happened? Did we just crash? No, it's just they didn't feel the need to show the night passing when there was no windows. Kind of surprising that they didn't put some kind of window in the Sambani tent just to show off the night changing. Because they were obviously pretty proud about that. And it is cool. I mean, it was, I joked on Spielberg whenever it was like sunset, night. And I was like, boy, that came on fast, So the night transition gets kind of old once you're in the middle of the game. But when it first happened, it was like, oh, wow, that's amazing. Okay. Hi there. We need 5 zebra skins. Can we get you down to 3? 3 royals. We need 5 of them. We don't need any fruit, and we don't need any money changed, so that's all we need on this screen. We need a fine spear. And we need a fine dagger to give to Johari. Which I did not know we could do. Nothing from the rest of you 3. So we're just gonna wiggle our way this way. We do need some beads. We don't need more than 1. I'd always buy like 3 or 4 or 5, but there's no real reason to. Good day, Fendi. We can tell him about dispelling the leopard lady. She sounds lovely from all I have heard. If you are interested in making friends with her, perhaps I have something she might like. I have here a carving of a leopard. Would you like to give it as a gift? Yes, I would. And then we need some robes. No, thank you. We're good on meat. Whoops, not what I meant to do. Buy robe. Bargain. Will you take 8? Thank you, Effendi. Thank you. Okay, so now we have 3 things for Johari and 3 things for the Livon. And, oh my god, we walk so slow. Let's see. Buy Fine Spear, 2 points. Did that. Buy Fine Robe, 2 points. Did that. Buy Zebra points, 2 points. Did that. Give Fine Spear to Libon for 3 points. Give Fine Robe to Libon for 3 points. Give Zebra Hides to Libon for 3 points. So that's what, 9 total. Oh, hello. I really think that they made a tactical error in making so many of the fights pointless in terms of loot. And, you know, if you did have loot from the animals of the savannah that attack you, the ants, the dinosaur, the flying snakes in the jungle, that would actually give you a good reason to go back to Tarna, because we're always being expected to walk back to Tarna and tell about something in order to get points, which doesn't really make sense because most players aren't going to do that. You go back when you're stuck and you need hints. You don't go back to tell them something that you've already figured out. But oh, you're supposed to do that in order to get points. Okay. Whereas if you had a pocket full of, you know, ant stingers that you needed to turn in, then, no, screw this. If you had a pocket full of ant stingers to turn in that you could only turn in Tarna, then at least then it would make sense to, oh yeah, okay, I guess I gotta go back and turn these into Salim. I wonder if they didn't do that because they wanted Salim to be this hippie PC guy who's like totally at one with nature and everything, y'all, and thought that having him have you scavenge body parts for ingredients was just too much. But if that was the reason, then that was a bad reason. Yep, there's the fade to black. Okay. Let's turn the speed down so we don't hit the live on speed bug, which is such a painful speed bug. Alright. Well, maybe a little bit faster. I hate the sliders. They're so inaccurate. At least when the volume was a number, I knew, okay, 9 is the right number, you know, or whatever. All right. You shall find it most interesting to be married to a wildcat. I accept your bride price, and the Leverman prisoner is now your wife. Which is really fucked up. She doesn't even get, like, a ceremony or anything. She's just ours now. That's not... Already the rumor be spreading that you are now the husband of this leopard lady. I be thinking maybe you should find some gifts for your new bride. Maybe then she will think of you more as a friend than as an enemy. So there are 2 points for asking Uhura about wooing. There we go, for asking her about gifts. I feel like that is a big bride price for a wife like this. I feel like blatantly asking her and then doing it like right in front of Johari is like, makes it seem less sincere. Oh, okay, I need to give her 3 gifts. Here we go. So, get wooden leopard for 2 points, buy beads for 2 points, buy fine dagger for 2 points. We did all of those things. Now, this is lovely. Do not think, though, that it will make me your wife. So we gave her a leopard for 3 points. The leopard lady holds the beads for a moment, smiles, and puts them away. 3 points for that, and then... Do not think I will not use this on you someday. Still, it is a very nice gift. Huh, okay. So that would be the gift of trust. We cannot open the cage while Uhura is here. But that's okay because she's gone. So we are going to open Johari's cage. And shoop, off she goes. The guard says something you can't understand, but you don't think it is flattering. It's fine, man. It's all good. So I made a mistake in a previous playthrough, in our Paladin playthrough. I thought that only wizards could learn magic from Johari. It turns out that anyone can learn magic from Johari, but you only learn magic from her the second time you speak with her. If you already have the magic drum in your inventory, which we did when we met with her as a paladin, then she naturally is like, good, come back to my village, we'll solve this right now. You feel as if someone is watching you. Call out. You call a greeting to the unseen watcher, and we got points for that. Three points. There is not a creature in the jungle which hasn't heard you coming. Good thing you are not a hunter. Well, yeah, we're a foreigner. So, you may have paid the cow people bride price for me, but I am not your wife. You cannot buy me. Do you think you could win me with a gift? I am Johari. I will choose my own husband when I want one. Fair enough. I have heard those words before. First you buy me for a wife, then you only want to be my friend, right? So all you want to do is use me to talk to my people? The only reason you want me for a friend is so I'll betray my village for you? You never really wanted to marry me? Some friend you are, trying to use me. Most of the magic in my people is done through ritual. Maybe someday you can see our magic if I decide to show you. I am daughter of the leader of the leopard people and a spellcasting changer. We do not know how a cowman found our village or managed to steal our drum of magic, but he left behind a spear in his hurry to escape. My people did not steal the cow people's spear, as the stupid Simbani seemed to think. It was their thief who took our drum of magic that left it behind for us to find. How can there be peace between the cow people and our people when they stole our drum of magic and will not return it? There has never been mention of a peace mission to my people. The leopard people stay to themselves. I am the only one who has spoken with an outsider. My people's village is protected by magic, so no outsider can find it. My people are shape changers and magic users and have no respect for those who have no magic power. Leopard men are at home in the jungle. Our magic helps us survive and prosper here. There will soon be open warfare between the cow people and my people. They first stole our drum of magic, and then they captured and sold me as a bride. These insults cannot be accepted. My father makes the laws for my tribe. The cow people would be plenty sorry they captured me, for my people would have wiped them out tonight if I had not escaped. My people are shape changers, if you have seen, and our shape is that of the leopard. I know much magic, as do all our people. Those you call the Simbani, we call the cow people, since they live like cows. You sure do like trying to talk. I will go, so don't bother trying to follow me. I can hear and see you in the jungle, but you will not hear or see me unless I let you. Fair enough. Well, off we go. Let's just keep wandering impotently around the jungle. So the first time we talked to her, which I do think it's realistic that the first time you talk to her, she wouldn't be totally trusting of you. I also think it's realistic that if you have the drum in your possession, she would be like, oh, okay, let's go now. But it means that you miss out on the magic if you're a paladin or a fighter and you already have the drum in your inventory. So you are again calling out to all the monsters in the jungle. Here I am, come and get me with your noise. That's what I do. You still trying to get eaten? Or are you looking for my village? You need someone like that cowman, Yoseifu, to protect you in this jungle. You know some magic too, huh? You cannot make the lightning jump from your fingers and go where you command, can you? I did not think so. Maybe you would like to learn how to make a lightning ball? It will help you stay alive in the jungle. I will teach you, since you look so helpless. This is how to cast a lightning bolt spell. Woohoo! I decided to forgive you for insulting me. You're probably too dumb to know you were doing it anyway. So you are still trying to find my village? Do you think I will tell you so you and the cow people can attack it? Yoseifu is this strong cowman who kept saying he wanted me for a wife. He looked almost smart for a Simbani. Shame you bought me for a bride first. He would not just watch quietly while I ran away as if he didn't care. I was caught while I was trying to sneak to the Cowman village and take back our drum. It is hard to sneak in the savannah. No place to hide. Tell me about it. My people will never let you near the village. They know you are with the Simbani because I told them so. You tell what happened to the peace mission from Tarna. I know that my people had nothing to do with such an ambush. We did not even know about the mission. Why are we blamed for everything? You tell her what will happen if there is war between the Simbani and the Leopard Men. So the cow people are mad at us for a spear we did not steal, and the lion tars are mad at us for a peace mission we did not attack. I do not know what is going on, but you are right. A war will be very bad. Yay. I will talk to my father about what you have said. Maybe we can stop a war. I will see you again. I actually like this version better than just showing up with the drum and being like, let's go, we've got the drum. Because this is genuinely like two people trying to piece together what happened. My father is not interested in your words of peace. He even ordered me to stay in the village and not to see you again. He speaks to me as if I were a child. I think he is a child if he thinks this war will be good. I think we need to do something quick, or my people will be attacking the cow people. If my people do not get back the drum of magic soon, they will call for war. My father will kill me if I lead you to the village, unless we have the drum of magic or you can prove you are worthy. The easy way to prove you are worthy is bringing the drum of magic back to my village. The hard way is to win a magical battle. You must be crazy to even think of trying to steal the spear. You will be killed. My people are already doing rituals in preparation for war. Soon they will build enough magic to attack the cow people. The spear of the cow people is hidden in my father's hut. The ways that you could get it is to return the drum of magic, steal it, or prove yourself worthy. You would need to challenge the shaman in a magical duel to see who can outthink or outspell the other. Only thing is, the shaman has never lost a duel yet. You tell about peace and how you were trying to stop the war between the Simbani and the Leopard Men. Very well, but you will have to prove yourself to my father before he will listen to words of peace. Let us go to my village and see whether you can indeed bring peace. Oh no, you don't. Get back here and help me figure out what to do. You are one strange man, you know. Why you even want peace for my people, but don't even know my people? I don't understand. Still, I think I trust you. The people of magic, my people, do not trust outsiders. They will be very mad that I bring you there. My father will be furious. You will have to prove yourself before the people of magic will listen to you. A strong show of big magic, or the gift of the drum of magic, will make them listen. Still, you are lucky if they do not kill you on sight. They may yet. They will kill that Yusufu fellow for sure. They know he's an enemy. If Yusufu had hair and skin like you, my people would not kill him right off. First they laugh very hard when they see him. Then they kill him. Maybe they will kill you too. I will try to save you. Okay. Let's save our game. You need to be very quiet. Talk all the time. You do not want my people to see you before I talk about you, or you will be one dead man. You can see my village from here. It will be dark soon, and we can watch my people do the change ritual. No outsider is allowed to see it and live, so do not tell anyone what you see here. Okay, we got 8 points for telling her about peace. I sure hope you are as good at magic as you say you are. My people are very good at magic, and you are going to have to be better if you want to convince my people of anything. All you can do is talk about it? My people use magic all the time. They do not respect those who do not use magic. My people believe that the leopard is the most powerful of all creatures. That is why we become leopards. You will see the ritual that turns our people into leopardmen. Most of my village stays up until after the moon starts to go down. We do not go out much in the daytime. And we get 3 points for kissing Johari. Alright, now we're good to do some magey things. I know a place where we can watch the ritual. Over here we will be out of sight and we can watch what goes on in the ritual. Now you will see some real magic. Come, follow me. So, the way we did this when we were a paladin was we showed up and said, we've got the drum of magic, and everyone said, great, awesome, here's a spear. We don't have the drum of magic, so instead we have to convince them to give us the spear, whereas as a paladin we convinced the Sambani to give us the magical drum. After the ritual, you will be able to enter the village. If you want to earn the respect of my people and maybe get the Spear of Death, you will need to show how well you can use magic. You will need to compete in a magical duel. You, open up. I am Johari and this is my prisoner. Johari, why have you brought this outsider to our village? This man has much magic. He is a mighty wizard and wants to prove himself worthy to be here. Okay, hero, say something about magic. You tell about your skills as a wizard. I am the shaman. Who is this outsider that he dares claim he has magic? He is a very powerful wizard from far away. You will see his power. This powerless fool thinks he has magic to match my own? Ha! Outsider, I challenge you to a duel of magic. You will lose to my skills in spellcasting. Outsider, do you accept this challenge? Sure. You accept the challenge. There will be a duel between the outsider and the shaman in the arena immediately. You must follow the rules of the duel with the shaman. First, you cannot attack or harm the shaman directly with your spells. Next, you cannot use the same spell more than once. Finally, you and the shaman take turns casting spells and countering the other spells. Good luck. You will really need it. You do not have a chance, outsider. I am the shaman, most powerful of all. Outsider, you shall begin the contest. So first thing off, we're going to summon our staff. The outsider's magical staff is more powerful than the shaman's staff. The outsider wins this round. Yay? I think the next spell we need to cast is probably Reversal. Even though he's not allowed to cast things directly on us, but... The stranger has returned the shaman's spell. Now the shaman must counter his own spell. The stranger has won this round. There's flames around us. Now we know from Quest for Glory 2 that Calm will calm flames. The outsider has successfully countered the shaman's wall of flame spell. The outsider is ahead. Autovis had that same spell. That is a Cage of Thorns. And, I think Force Bolt is probably our best bet for... The outsider has successfully countered the shaman's cage spell. The shaman may try again. It's dark. You find yourself surrounded by darkness. Well, let's use the juggling light spell that Keep on Laughing gave us. The outsider has a spell to break the darkness of the shaman. He does very well. Now it is the shaman's turn again. That is a snake made of darkness. So let's attack it with a lightning bolt. The outsider dispelled the shaman's illusion. The shaman must go again. Whoop. We fell in a hole. We have levitate. The stranger successfully countered the spell of the shaman. The shaman must try again. You think you can defeat me with your stupid little spells, outsider? Fool, I am the master. I shall destroy you. Demon, I call upon thee. Demon, I summon thee. Demon, I become thee. The shaman has become a demon. Kill it. I think we are supposed to use the Dispel potion on him. There we go. You have freed me from the demon I rashly summoned. I owe you my life. You have won both the contest and the respect of our people. You have won the contest by outspelling the shaman and our gratitude by destroying the demon. Now, why have you come to our village? So, use Dispel Potion on Possessed Shaman for 8, or kill Possessed Shaman for 5. Win Shaman Duel for 10. And, we're going to explain, tell about peace. You start to tell the Leverman about peace and how you need the Spear of Death to convince the Simbani. And that's that. Okay, dang it, I wanted to talk to them about other things, but whatever. There can be no peace, said the Simbani. The stranger went to the enemy. Then the stranger came back to the Simbani. Come forward, stranger. Show us the symbol of your peace. Behold the Simbani Spear of Death. Behold, the stranger has brought the Simbani the promise of peace. Now the Simbani can speak again in Tarni. Now the Simbani can speak again the words of peace. Here is the sign of Simbani peace. Return to the enemy the drum of magic. Show them that the Simbani will speak with them of peace. Prince of Shapir, only the return of the drum of magic stands in the way of peace between our friends the Simbani and Leopardmen. As I travel to Tarna to prepare for the peace conference, you must travel to the Leopardmen's village to return the drum of magic. Krisha will sense when you have returned the drum of magic to the Leopardmen and will send the magic portal for your journey back to Tarna. Peace be with you. Hero, it is time to present my father with the drum of magic. Behold, the drum of magic. Now that the drum of magic is returned, I can speak of peace with the cow people. Grisha senses the return of the drum of magic and sends the magic portal for your journey back to Tarna. You travel to Tarna where Rakesh anxiously awaits the peace conference. So, we have return Spear to Laban for 20 points, return Drum to Shaman for 20 points, or the leader, attend Peace Conference for 20 points. The Council of Judgment of the land of Tarna now calls forth the Liban of the Simbani. So here's the part where everything goes horribly wrong, and the Liban starts trash-talking the Leopardmen for no reason. And I do believe this is supposed to indicate that he is possessed. But it could just indicate that he's being a jerk. But I think it's supposed to indicate that he's possessed. Something is not right here. I feel that something terrible is about to happen. But we don't see a squiggle. There's no squiggle. There's a squiggle off the Leopardman, but not a squiggle off the Liban. Cannot you see the sign of the demon leaving the body of the Leopardman leader? King Raja is furious at these actions. This is terrible. My friend, you must leave Tarna immediately before Raja declares a state of war and the gates of Tarna are shut. Seek out the demons in the Lost City, and I will join you if I can. Go quickly. Hi, bye. I forgot something outside. So that's it for right now, and the video is about to hit an hour, and I need to stop. But okay, let's talk about that. When you save the game. Okay. When you do the initiation ritual for the Simbani initiation, it is possible, yes, to beat Yesufu. However, Yesufu beats you at certain things. He's, for instance, the better runner. And it's established in his dialogue that he's been running every day in preparation for this initiation for potentially years. We're not sure how long he's been training, but he's been training. So, first of all, he's better at certain things than you are. Second of all, even in the initiation, when you're doing things and winning, it's very clear that the reason you're winning is not because you're more skilled than Yesufu, but because you think outside the box in a way that he hasn't, because he's kind of put together a plan of action in his mind in terms of how to approach the initiation. Whereas you're coming to this with a fresh eyes and going, oh, well, if I can do anything I want, why throw a spear at the ring when I could just climb the tree and yoink it? So you could say you're outsmarting him, and I don't like that, because you could say that. But you could also look at it as, well, no, you're not smarter than him. You're just an outsider looking at things with an outsider's eyes. Like, oh, well, if there's no rules, then I'll just do things the easy way. And even then, when you do beat Yesufu, at this stage, you're an established hero. You're older than him. You have saved 2 different countries at this point. You've maxed out your skills. And he's a kid. I mean, they never say how old he is, but, you know, culturally, he could be anywhere from 14 to 21. Whereas our hero is probably in his mid or late 20s. So, with all this experience and all this age and all this added knowledge and skills, even then, you only just barely beat him. And you beat him by basically going, so the rule is there are no rules? Cool, okay. So that kind of makes sense with Yesufu and the initiation ritual. You beat him, but you're basically beating a kid, and you're beating him by exploiting a loophole in the rule is there are no rules rule. When you go up against the shaman of the leopard men, he is not a kid. He is not some 16-year-old boy who has been, who has, you know, maybe less than 10. Maybe if we're 26 and Yusufu's 16, then we have 10 years on him. The shaman of the entire tribe is probably older than us. He probably has 10 years on us. We're a boy to him. And yeah, okay, we've had plenty of years of adventuring and saving the world under our belt, but those years of adventuring and saving the world weren't exactly steeped in magical study. We basically have all the same spells that we bought in Spielberg from an over-the-counter magic shop, with the addition of a couple of very, you know, we've got Reversal and the Magic Staff. Those are probably the most exclusive spells that we own. Everything else, like I said, you could buy over the counter. we don't have his array of spells like the Wall of Flame, which was interesting because Adavis had that one. The Cage spell, we don't know that one. We don't know how to make holes in the ground or flying snakes. So here's this guy who, we're a kid to him. He's got 10 or 20 years of experience on us, living in a tribe where they eat, sleep, dream, breathe, live magic. They've got to have, if not books on magic, then at least a rich oral tradition about magic. This guy should be able to wallop us in a magic duel, just in terms of experience and capability and so on and so forth. And instead, not only do we do pretty damn well with this game of magical rock, paper, scissors, but he gets frustrated with us and summons a demon to possess him, rather than lose to this foreign kid. Which, all of that adds up to make him look incredibly foolish. And it also creates a really bad stereotypical impression of white foreigner comes in, trounces the locals at the thing they're best at, and they're all like, oh wow, you're amazing, we'll all listen to you. The initiation ceremony with the Symbani, first of all, we didn't trounce anybody. At most, we proved that we were on level with one of their youngest warriors, newest warriors. So we didn't come in and show everyone I'm better at being a Symbani than you people are. Whereas we did do that to the Leverman. We walked in and said, I'm better at being a Leverman than you people are. And the initiation ritual with the Symbani didn't end with them going, wow, you're amazing, we'll all listen to you. Instead, because of tradition, you got to ask for a favor, and we said, can we have that drum over there that you guys don't care about? And the Libon said, fine. And the Libon said, fine, in a context where I'm pretty sure the Libon is supposed to be possessed by the demon wizard, who very much wants you to have that drum of magic so that you'll arrange this peace conference. So the Libon is saying, yes, you can have it, in a context where the Libon very much wants you to have it. So as a paladin, I think we maybe possibly avoided some of the gross stereotypes about foreigners trouncing people at what they're good at. But as a magic user, it plays into that trope in spades. I mean, because we just walk in, beat the crap out of this guy who ought to be better at this than us. And then they say, well, I'm convinced we all trust you now because might makes right. And we say, give us that spear. And they say, sure, here you go. Bye. Please, by all means, walk out of here with the only thing that we had as a bargaining chip for this war. We trust you to come back. Why not marry my daughter while you're here? So, all that to say, I think I've said before that there was clearly more thought put into the paladin fighter path than there was into the mage and thief one. And I think that excessive thought included thinking about not just bug testing and bug fixing stuff, but I think also it shows in the storyline that there was at least an attempt in the fighter paladin storyline to, I think, try to avoid some of the worst excesses of colonialism and rah white foreigner comes in and fixes everything type of thing. The wizard, they did not even, I don't even think they even tried, because, you know, like I said, it just does not fit at all. That it's not respectful at all that we just waltz in and be like, hi, I'm a dabbler wizard who has had no formal training whatsoever, unless you count the correspondence course that preceded the first game, which is an in-universe joke. but hi, I've had no formal training at all, unless you count a mail order correspondence course. But the fact that and my entire spell inventory is over the counter spells that anybody could get, but yeah, I'm gonna totally trounce you guys at something that you've spent your entire lives working on and your entire culture working on. No, no, that does not make any sense at all. No. So that part is silly and ridiculous and kind of offensive, especially the part where afterwards everybody's like, well, we totally trust you now, stranger, because you're good at magic and that's all we care about. We have no other personality characteristics whatsoever. Is do we just care about magic and you do magic good, so we care about you? No, 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 no. So I would have been a lot better, in my opinion, if there'd been more thought put into Johari giving a speech about trusting you, because you did. You met with her 3 different times, and it showed a developing relationship. So I think it would have been a lot better if Johari had been the one to say, "Okay, now that you guys see that he's a magic user and not just some random schlub, but he cares about some of the same things we do. Now I'm going to talk about," but they didn't do it that way. And I understand why they didn't do it that way. They wanted the hero to save things instead of the hero's companion to save things. But it would have still been the hero saving things, because Johari was freed and our friend because of the things that we did to get to know her and to help her. And the only other thing I can think why they didn't want to do that is because for some reason they wanted to represent everybody in this outside of Tarna, both the Simbani and the Leopardmen, as misogynists who won't listen to women. And I'm not sure what they were thinking there. This was not the setting for that, in my opinion, because it just makes the Leopardmen and the Simbani look like they're incredibly backwards and foolish. And they're doing that within the context of a lot of media portraying black cultures as backwards and foolish. So that's not happening in a void of context. So I wish they hadn't done that. We're at the 1 hour mark. We're over the 1 hour mark. When we come back, we will get the magic users ending. It only took 5 videos to do the magic users path. Now, mind you, the fact that we have done very little grinding, we haven't maxed out our magic, and we won't be maxing out weapon, parry, dodge, and we didn't even try to max out strength and so forth. So the fact that we did no grinding made things go a lot faster, obviously. My name is Anna Mordal. I will see you in the next video. We will, like I said, we'll see the ending, and then we'll be off to Quest for Glory 4, which I need to make some decisions about how we're going to try to approach that, because it is a notoriously buggy game, and I'm not sure how we're going to deal with that. I have to put some thought into that. But I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.